All right, Sistas fans. Now, Tyler Perry. Well, I mean, technically, since it was new writers, I don't know if I should say, well, Tyler Perry did it again, but let me just put it this way. Another Tyler Perry project has yet again wowed the masses by doing the unthinkable, by hitting #1. Now, with Sistas, this isn't anything new, but given the fact that universally amongst the fan base, the majority would deem season 7 the worst season ever. Not me. I've done my ranking video and post. I think didn't I rank it like number 4 or 5? It was in the middle. It was not at the very end of the list being worse. That still goes to season 5. But BET and Sistas just posted. Oh boy, there is a reason why the jaw-dropping season finale of Sistas grew its double-digit viewership by 52%. Sistas is the #1 series on all TV for black viewers for 2 consecutive years. Again, no big surprise there. But here's the breakdown though. Sistas ranks as the #1 drama series across all of television on social. 9 million engagements, 161 million video views, and 87 million minutes watched. Now, this is in comparison with season 6, mind you. So when it comes to 9 million engagements, that's a 85% increase over season 6. The video views of 161 million, that's a 70% increase versus season 6. And then when it comes to the minutes watched at 87 million, that's over 177% versus season 6 across all social. Now, granted, from a monetization standpoint, it's a godsend. I mean, like, if this happened with my YouTube channel, where my numbers just, you know, increase by 70 to 100+%. That kind of happened when I started doing shorts, but we saw what happened with that last year. But basically, oh, sorry, if you heard a couple of beeps in the background, that was the air fryer saying turn food, my bad. But basically, you know, the numbers don't lie. And it's crazy, though, when you think about it, because despite being #1, it's the fact that the show obviously got the number increased due to the amount of people who were talking about the show in a negative light. But like the saying goes, no press is bad press. And like the tweet says, we are #1. Sistas fam is always showing up and showing out on social media platforms, making you the #1 audience. Catch up on season 7 Wednesday at 8 and 9 on BET. So does that mean they're showing reruns Wednesday night? I didn't bother checking, but they probably are, due to the fact that, you know, like the Tuesday night family fun night is just not doing good at all. Ratings have been so freaking low. Wait, it's Tuesday, right? Oh yeah, there's new oh, I still haven't even posted my review from last week. I've been busy. But yeah, they're doing what they can to salvage numbers, and I mean, hey, I don't blame them. It's #1, capitalize on it. It's just like these movies nowadays, where in order to break box office records, they'll put a movie in theaters, you know, even if it just got removed from theaters, or they'll continue to have a movie play in theaters longer as opposed to rushing it to a streaming platform to get that revenue if, you know, tickets are selling out like hotcakes. So on the one hand, I guess congratulations are in order based off this success. And look, if season 7 truly did this great due to the negative fan reaction, I think season 8 is probably going to do the same thing. I'm just going to be completely honest here. Regardless of how you feel about the writers, regardless about the character choices, this, that, and the third, the show's #1. This is sadly in the same light of a lot of recent Tyler projects over the past few years, specifically his movies on different platforms like Medea Homecoming on Netflix, or, you know, Divorce in the Black on Amazon. Regardless of how you feel about the quality or lack thereof of the projects, those movies still broke records. But the problem is, you know, despite breaking records, I think that the overall consensus is, well, these really aren't great films. So it kind of sucks to see movies that are truly lackluster breaking these humongous records, yet you have quality black entertainment which can barely get any support. It's kind of a, interesting debate, but at the same time you could argue, well, I mean, if Tyler's breaking these records with his projects, isn't that opening the doors for other black, producers and whatnot to kind of, do the same thing? And unless it has the Tyler Perry stamp on it, it's hard to really tell. But regardless, I feel like this news is truly divisive. The comment section on it is pretty crazy. It's like, man, where'd they get these numbers from? This is bogus. Yeah, number one in terms of people who hated the series, but it's just like anything else. I mean, like whether it be like that the animated Vilma series or the Disney live action films. If people don't stream or go to the movies or whatnot, if people don't, even if it's negative support, if people refuse to support a form of entertainment with their watch time or wallets, then those projects will fizzle out. But the fact that Sistas and so many other Tyler Perry shows continue to get the views, and I'm not encouraging you to stop watching, but it's just one of those things where these companies really won't take action until there's an impact negatively in their revenue. But since Sistas is number one, I guess maybe there will be a season 9. Because again, if season 8 does what season 7 did in terms of numbers like this, then it's just going to keep on going. But how do you feel about the show being number one, regardless of how you felt about season 7 as a whole? Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.